fixed?
Yes, no,
oh,
not bad.
okay.
I'll give you some night host.
Awesome, thanks. We're good, thanks. Okay. Hey, I was 5 minutes early and you guys started early. All right, boys. Go ahead. Okay, Keith, keep counting. Good job. Watch your areas. Are your areas clean? Okay, watch. Look inside, Dave. That's it. Look in. Tim, you're looking off the ball. Keith's got the ball. Ball's up. It's deflected. Okay, so we're gonna try something here. I'm not saying you don't know who the shooter is. Pretty identifiable, but I want everybody, and I'm going to talk to you about this at the break. I want everybody to identify the shooter by pointing. I've got your shooter. I want somebody to say, "I've got your shooter," or I want somebody to say, "54 is my shooter," or 12, or 2 is my shooter. But I want you guys to start to point and get into that habit. It doesn't have to be foul. Dave's got a foul, he comes across. Who's the foul? Get in here, what happened? You've been a little Tim. All right, I gotta find out what happened. Sorry, what happened?
Whoever was administering the free throw
Stand up
was
here.
on the wrong side.
Oh, okay. Back out then. Okay, watch it. Somebody's pressing. Tim. Okay, move down, that's it. Good counting, Dave. Good job. Stay behind the dribbler. That's good. Tim, good position. Keith, you guys are all in good spots. 3 there, 3 there. All right. That's a good possession. I'll mark that down as good. Stay back. All right. No, that's Dave. Was it on the side? It's kind of on the corner. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. That's okay. Counting, okay. Good. Yeah, I like you guys working that. Keep moving. That's good. Rebound, go Dave, good. Keith, good. That's, you're counting. I saw that. I watched Dave release. Tim's counting. 3. Good 3. Up, foul. We're gonna stay. Okay, stop. Right there. No. Okay, Dave. Keith just pointed. Okay. Keith just Keith wanted the ball out of bounds on the side. Go. I'm a little confused. So I think Keith made the foul call. I don't know if he pointed on the end line or if he pointed on the sideline. Thought he pointed on the sideline. I could be wrong. Maybe got a bad angle. Good rotation. Good job. Watch it. Dave, good job. Move down to the C. Tim, you're all right. You're on the 28-foot line. We got to hold. Okay, good. He's going to turn. We're not switching. Good. Stay engaged. Good. Start counting. That's it. Watch off ball, Keith. I'm watching. Good job. Off ball. Stay watching. You're watching. You're watching. Everything's fine. Rebound. Come on down. Oops. Okay. Out. Bad. Off his leg. Good job. Good out.
Okay, 13. Joseph, tail.
Just one hand. Just one hand. You're fine. Just one hand.
Okay.
So, go ahead. Go ahead. The last foul that you had, did you want the ball on the end line or the sideline? Do you remember? It was down here like about a minute ago.
Get in it.
End line? Okay. Okay, that clarifies.
Come on, let him come to you.
Stay down. Good job, Tim. Watch the ball.
Go.
Three. Try it again. Keith, try to use your outside hand if you can. Block. Good. Stay in. Get in. Pinch. Hold. Watch it. Good. Dave, good job. Good job. Drive. Basket. Good.
Hey, get in it.
Oops, sorry. Go ahead. Report to your guys over there.
Okay, let him come to you. Right here.
Corner. Come on down. All right. Oh, I heard two whistles. Two.
30, shooting foul. Okay, Baylor. Joseph Baylor.
You stay off the ball, Keith. Tim's got that. They're observing. Go on in. Dave, consider moving. You've got the big guy underneath the basket. Now he's come back. I understand they're kind of playing a zone here, so you don't want to be rotating too much, which is fine. Push. So get in there. That's fine. You deal with it. Tim's in and Keith's in, so come on out. Go ahead.
Okay, spread.
That's very good dead ball officiating to talk to him, as long as you don't forget the fouler or the shooter. Everything is fine. Okay, good. Good. Cover it. Everything's covered. Using the whole floor. Possible travel, maybe. We're very tight on travels these days, guys. So especially for starting a dribble. So if they're going to move those pivot foots or slide them to start a dribble, we've been calling those. Good. Looked like one of my layups. Get on the floor. Good job. Stay on it. Okay, again, Keith, you're pointing with your... Yeah, if you guys can hit the horn, that'd be great. Thank you. Again, Keith, try to use your outside hand and not to use your inside hand and then cross your body. Should have used your left hand on that. Stay back, Dave. Good. Okay. Shoot it.
Corner, look at 34. Basic. Right up. Right there. Come on, Jacob, be active. Going, get strong. Straight again.
Out.
Straight up, strong.
Don't watch the ball, Keith. Looks like you're watching a lot of ball. Sure you're watching off? Okay. You got it? Did you count it or not? The basket went in. So, not too close, Keith. Way too close. Okay. Okay, so always count the basket first.
Oh.
And you want to make sure that if you're going to count, did you count it at the site?
Yes.
You did? You did?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Maybe that needs to be a little bit more definitive. Okay, Dave, let's see. Back. Subs. Sorry, guys. You're not counting. That's centers. You're not counting.
Oh, okay.
You're
Right.
back.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
54. Oh, you got to get in there quicker. So we got you in right there. Stick up. Especially right after. Back, Bowen, back.
Okay, now we're staying. So you're center. Okay, Dave, good. Well, okay. I don't know if you have to double tweak. Maybe use your voice instead of blowing the whistle. Okay, I don't know what that was all about. That was a horrible play. Could have gone back to get it. That's, I don't know why he thought he couldn't go back to get it. Down. Deflected. Now that's a good play. I'd like to see that. That was over and back. Oh, good move. Didn't finish. Maybe a little bit quicker, Tim, from the center. Wow. This is bad. Yeah, go ahead. Full timeout. Go ahead. Did you tell him? Okay. So the timeout, did you see what he did? He went like this. That's double foul.
Oh.
It's this. So the minute you get it and you're looking, it's full timeout. Coach, purple or coach, white, go. Who?
No.
Him?
Human being. Terrible.
Terrible human being. Now we went from being just an okay official to a terrible human being. Okay, you're gonna have to work on that, I guess.
That was the fourth rung of Stidle's commentary.
Is that what that was?
So I was late on a rotation over here, but I caught it on the foot side.
On the back? Okay. Yeah, otherwise I think
So in that situation,
for the most part it's working okay.
where I've got activity in my sector, he rotates, I'm focused on the ball. I catch up with that whenever I can.
You can. You're still in charge because you have ball. And he's coming over because ball's on your side. You may have a matchup, so you're fine. But you all have to recognize that, and it is possible that because of his matchup, he's got a referee from the C.
Yeah.
And that means that if there's a steal and it goes to the other end, that's going to be hard for him to get down all the way down there. Go ahead. Oh my. Who is this white team?
Elkhart.
What does that say on his t-shirt? Does that say Resorters? It does? Resorters? No way, it doesn't say that. There's no way that that's their name. What's a Resorter mascot? Come on now. What, a building? Come on. A fish? Now, why wouldn't it be like a race car? Like the Elkhart Lake Motorheads or something. That sounds better than, come on, Resorters? I could see Eagle Rivers being the Resorters. Wow.
Be active, Jacob. Be active. Be active. Up.
Well, looks like you guys have everything covered. You guys are moving really well right now, so you have everything covered. You stay with it. Tim, move in a little more. Tim, move up. Tim, move up. Make sure you're pitching, Tim. You want him to be at that 28-foot line. That's your ball. That's your ball. You bump him out. Sorry about that. Are we still up? Sorry about that. I dropped you. My apologies, guys. This thing fell off.
Nice, Joseph. Go, 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 go.
Okay, now I think we're okay. Sorry about that. Keep it covered.
No shot.
Okay, so, yeah. So you had the 3, but it's your call, and you have to kill it right away.
I did.
You said no shot right away?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay, you didn't hear it? You have to look at him first then. You're watching,
Opposite table. And
so I don't know if there's
In
a,
that scenario, I've got a kid shooting,
Yep.
a kid going after him, and a kid returning to the floor.
right.
And so that's what I'm watching.
That's
I didn't-
all you're watching,
Yeah.
yep, because
so
if they
turn
get,
to him at some point, but
right, but in your head you know that it's still his
so
call.
I can't show the signal.
You can't show it
Gotcha.
unless he'll give it.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
because you're going to mirror it anyway.
Yeah.
Hands still up, right, but then you have to concentrate like you just said. Player up, player coming down to the floor, because in case you have a foul, and then you have to figure what happens if there's a shot, a three-point attempt, which is good, the horn goes, and then there's a foul. Now what do you have? And the basket goes in. Now what do you have?
Basket went in. It was not counted, correct?
The basket, the ball was gone, the horn went off, and the kid got fouled. Now what do you have?
Well, the ball is not dead until the ball goes through the basket.
Okay,
So,
so the kid's going to go to the line for one free throw, right? Even though the horn went off, the foul occurred after it was still on the shot.
Yeah.
So you still
As
have
long
to
as
take
he
it to the
hadn't
floor.
returned to
The
the floor.
shot is not completed. If he had hit the floor and then there was a foul or a push afterwards and you decided it was after the shot, then you definitely would then you would definitely kill then there would be no free throws. You would just count the basket. Actually, you guys are working out really well. I mean, there's a huge improvement. You have to work a little bit more down as the trail, and then on your free throws, I still think you're out too far, Tim. You have to come in. You're too far toward the sideline. You need to be on the floor, closer, so that you can see that bottom spot on the opposite block. Okay. So, okay, go ahead.
anything?
No, go ahead. Just go. Keep going. Purple.
Hey, lock him up, lock him up. Hey, ball pressure, let's go. Come on, kid. Switch. Good, Johnny, good. Travel. Good, oh.
close, Keith. All right, Keith, make sure that you're pointing to where the ball's going to be taken out of bounds after that foul. You know that we're early in the half, so we're not going to be shooting a bonus. If you have it before the shot, you have to call it that way, but point. Excuse me. Yeah, if it stays like this, you run it at 2 minutes. Let it run. Except for shooting fouls. If we get under 2 minutes. Huh? All right. No, that's here. It happened right there. Right here. These guys look tired, man. They look beat. Again, guys, make sure you're looking off ball. Careful. What do we have? Travel through. Okay. Okay, so three comes. So three came over and complained about getting slapped in the face. Okay. Is there something we missed? Question mark. They're playing a zone, so you guys are being patient. That's good. There's no real need to force the issue here. Good. Okay, so we have a zone on one end of the floor and straight up on the other end. We got a three. Not your three.
Let's go.
His three.
Basic.
I don't think that was your three, Keith. Okay, we're rotating. No, maybe not. Okay, that's good. That's okay. I like the fact you started and then you came back, Keith. That was good. Ball up.
50.
Shot. Up.
Help, Tanner!
Turn and look. Come on a little bit farther, Keith. Okay. That's it. That's good. That's good, Tim. I like that. Yep, ball's on your side and he's slapping, so you have a foul. Now it's end line. Sideline out. Okay, good. These guys are really beat. Stay with it. Oh my. That dude never got touched. And he flopped. So I'd be talking to him. Next dead ball, somebody gets to him. That 34, he faded away and hit the floor. I have no idea how he did it or why he did it, but he did it. You know what? I'm going to pass. Stay with it. Okay, I like the patient. Dave, you're working out. That's good. Tim, again, with the ball in front or on the trail and lead side, I would work onto the floor a little bit if I can. That sideline's a little tight. I would try to get off that sideline if I could. Watch the plays. Okay. Oh, that's a tough play. Very well done. Oops, Tim's got out of bounds. Okay, no pressure. Going. Guys are covering the floor very well. Get. Oh my gosh. Okay, again, purple's playing this zone, so there's no real reason, there's no matchups anywhere on the block. So you guys are doing just fine. Let them go. And it's very apparent that purple Dodgeland's having a real hard time keeping up. They don't match very well. They're definitely a size difference. Angle over distance. So Tim, did you get a good look? Okay. Dave moving down. Oh my. Come on out. That's a good rotation. Again, quick rotation. Oh, he saved it. Did he make it or did he brick it? Brick. Oh my. Oh my, no way. Oh, that's very good, Tim. And point. So you have 34 for 3. Signal, everybody signals. Okay, Dave, so you are on the lane line for the first of 3.
How we doing?
I'm doing just fine, thanks. Not necessary, Keith. Wait till the subs are in and then put a finger up. A little bit too premature. So Dave, maybe I just haven't noticed this. Yeah, get a little bit more off the line. You're still kind of visible. I would get behind and then put that player in the first spot between you and the shooter. Double foul, who's got it? Okay, that's good. Dave's got it. Again, you guys are seeing the play. You got 4 eyes on the ball. That's a good thing when you're looking at different angles. So Dave's got an angle from the front, and he protected Tim, your backside, and Tim, you protect Dave's front side by seeing things in the back. You had a double whistle, and that's okay. Dave took it because he saw the foul from the front side. That's good. That's okay. Something that may need to be pre-gamed. Long day, gentlemen, I know. throws. Again, so again, I want to work on you guys getting that shooter, pointing to the shooter. I've got your shooter, saying, I've got your shooter. Now maybe again, you're saying that, I can't hear you. From here, I can't hear you. Four straight games. All right. Okay, move out. There you go. Got an angle, Dave. That's good. Angles in. Kind of in that gray area. That's a good three. Now you have a good three, and everybody's fine. Next possession. I think you got to count him. I didn't see a counting. What are you doing? Out. Careful. Stay out. Stay engaged. Now we got to hustle. Now we got to move. Tim, this is on you. Okay, good follow through, Dave. Tim, I know you did the best you could. That's okay. It's all good. Hey. You can release, Tim. That's good. Once the basket's made. Okay, we got a foul. Sorry, this thing is not staying attached. All right, Keith, good job. Standing in the lane. Get down, Dave. There you go. Watch, observe. You guys are doing fine. Sure you're not ball watching, Tim. At least not too much. 2 whistles. Careful. All right. That's good. Okay. Ball's going to be out of bounds. Dave, I don't know why you're pointing. He didn't ask you. Wait to see where he's going to point. I don't think that's necessary. Getting a little sloppy. Ouch. Lots of bodies. Okay, we got something. People bodies in the lane. All right. Well, I think everybody's getting tired. So you have bodies that are inadvertently down on the floor. That's not a bad thing to do to stop it. Clean up the floor. There really is no foul. Reset. An unusual call because you had bodies on the floor, but one I can't really disagree with. at least from this angle. Possible. Stay down. Dave, you coming across? Okay, here comes Dave. Keys that rotation. Keith, go down a little bit. Again, you're working really high. It doesn't look like you picked up that rotation that Dave started. What? As far as what? Pulled one? Okay. All right, stay with it. Okay. Good no rotation. So again, close down a little bit, although I know it's tight quarters. Oh my. Well, hopefully, Tim, you were watching that. I think that was more in your area. But that was covered pretty well. Down, I think, ball watching. Okay, so you watch. Okay, Keith, again, you're not picking up the rotations, Keith. Tim moved over from your side to Dave's side, and you completely missed the rotation. So, okay, so number 3, now that's something, Dave, you're going to have to watch on tape. Find out, ask yourself if the guy was legal, if he had a legal guarding position, and if that little number 3 just decided he wanted to plow into somebody. Because if that looked like the case, then you probably should have passed on it. Okay, so now we got Scrubs in. Okay, that was a nice layup. Again, I'm not. Polished again. Dave counting. Okay, that's good, Dave. 3 up from Tim. That's good. Horrible shot. Foul. Okay. So, all right, you pointed. You had a foul, a push. Who was the push on? Is it on a white player or a purple player? Okay. And Tim, again, you can't communicate with the whistle in your mouth. So, Keith, you need to be a little bit more assertive when it comes to that kind of a call. You should have known that they were in the bonus. You should have known you're coming up with your foul. You call foul on white, and I've got 34 as my shooter. That should be what you're talking about, what you're saying to your partners. I have a foul here, 34 is my shooter. Tim looked like he had no idea who your shooter was or if you had a foul. Again, I think you guys have really done a nice job the whole game of covering the floor. There have been a couple of interesting rotations, but for the most part, everything looks good. Mechanically, you guys really do have to polish up your mechanics. Keith, you really have to, you guys have to communicate more at the spot of the foul. If it's going to be out of bounds, where, if it's going to be shot, who's going to be the shooter. That's something that all three of you have to work on. Who are my shooters? Who are your shooters? Who are our shooters? Pointing. Point to the shooter. Got a foul on here. Foul on 41 white. 34 is going to be my shooter. Foul on 33 purple. Number 2 is going to be my shooter. So Tim's got the last second shot. I saw him hit his chest. That's good. You've got what? 10 seconds left. 9, 8. You got to be careful. Good job. All right, so we have a... Okay. All right.